My name is Becca. I teach art, high school art now. I went to Toma High School, graduated from there, spent my whole life there. I went to UW Stout for college, so that was a good, I don't know, like two and a half hours away from home, so got away from home a little bit. I've always been going to school to be an art teacher. It's always kind of what I wanted to do, so I got done with school in 2019. I did my first year teaching at Alma Center. I had a K through 12 job. I have a fiance, Jake. We've been together for like 4 years. We own a house in Cataract together. Don't really plan on having kids, but we have 2 puppies. Oakley is like a little Lhasa Apso, and he was our first puppy we got, and we got him when he was like a year old, and we rescued him, but he's like kind of the typical bad dog. Like, he will still bite us to this day, but we took him in because we didn't want kids, so he kept getting given back, and he would have been put down if we didn't take him. So we have him, but he has his cuddly sides too. And then we just got a puppy maze, and probably will always do the puppy stage from now on, so we can like make them very lovable dogs and loving dogs. But what drew me to art is that it's a really good coping mechanism for a lot of people. It's really calming for me. My favorite thing is to throw on the wheel, and it's just like, it's mindless almost a little bit, so it calms me down. First memory of art, I don't know, probably just middle school art. I think that's the first time I ever even touched art. I just remember all my art projects because I got to choose what I wanted to do, so. My favorite media is ceramics, but I didn't get into that until high school. Probably almost like my senior year of high school I got into ceramics, and then when I went into college, that was my major or minor. You get like a major of art education, and then you get a minor of a certain art that you like, and I chose ceramics. I do have a wheel at my house. I'm working on like fixing up an old one. I had some family that used to be an art teacher, so they had a wheel outside that I'm like fixing up. So we drove all the way to Colorado to get this wheel, literally only purpose because they're like, hey, you want it? You can have it. I'm like, I would love it. Well, when I'm not working, I like to do outdoorsy things like hiking. In the winter, I snowboard a lot. I don't know, pretty much just any active things. I'll play softball, kickball, volleyball a little bit. Not the best at volleyball, but it's fun to play. I am proud of where I am today because I didn't get a lot of help with any like growing up like aspects of life, so like where I am today is where I put myself, so I'm proud of that. Art obviously benefits in a lot of ways. Like, you can see with kind of the way the world is right now with like a lot of big things happening, you'll see like a lot of murals popping up for like George Floyd, for Black Lives Matter. Like, you'll see a lot of activism art, and I think that's my favorite art, is stuff that's promoting like peace and putting good things into the world. So I think that, and it's eye-catching, like, you know, like you're gonna look at it and you're gonna see the message, so.